Hey, what's up, people? This your boy Red Brother 7 coming at you again. And today's topic I'm going to be discussing is modern women seeking traditional man. What brought me to this topic is I see a lot of women today complaining about men that's not doing their job and not, um, I guess, complying to their rules and what their needs and wants are. See, that's the problem. For a man shouldn't have to comply to her rules like she's his fault or anything like that. It should be a mutual understanding between two people if you want to be in a relationship. Um, that's the problem with some of these women. Today's women are very narcissistic, very condescending, very egotistical, very manipulative. For example, if you was to go on a date with a woman, she might stand you up, or she she might not be interested in you and just get a free meal from you if you're not cautious of what she is, what type of woman she is. There's ways around that for dealing with women with things like that. Because a woman attracted to you, there's no gray area. Is she interested in dealing with you or she's not? Um, that's why you should be direct when dealing with her. Don't give her room to manipulate you because you feel that if you were to you be so into how she looks, her looks and stuff, that's the only bargaining chip they really have for is attract the man, for is knowing that he wants sex, controlling about his nose, guiding by his nose. Uh, as a man, you don't want to be that type of man. You want to be a man of discernment, what type of woman you should deal with, not based on sex. Because you kill a trump card. Because even though she might look attractive, doesn't mean that she's the right woman for you as a man. You're just dealing with a no good type of woman. We always have these problems dealing with our women. We always say it's black females, have these problems, but it's more wider range than just dealing with black females. It's white females as well. That white men don't have problem with their women. That's further away from the truth. White men have the most problem out there. White guys talk about all the time is that it's just not vocal with black men dealing with black women. It's funny how a man have a problem with a woman, they either tell you to man up or you just bashing black women, bashing women like your voice don't matter until she needs something. Everything you do is petty. Everything they need is real action, and that's always a problem. Like if a woman complain about a man getting her pregnant, take two people um, to have sex with each other. How a man is responsible for you open your legs, um, having unprotected sex. They have the morning after pill. They have the Uberine. They have female condoms. They have male condoms. They've got birth control pills. How can a woman say that a man got her pregnant unless she allowed that? A man can't do anything to a woman unless she gives consent. So all the things about that because that's her body. It's anything. Women complain about these download guys and stuff like that too. I'm like, okay, that's your body. A man really don't have to say anything, but he tell you whatever. It doesn't even matter what he say or don't say. Pretty much, it's still your responsibility to protect yourself and get yourself tested. Now back on the subject. Um, a lot of women today they feel entitled to a lot of things they haven't earned. Um, just because you have a job, have a career, everything going for you, doesn't mean that man you get to choose the man you want. It's a consolation prize. Um, you have to look for what you're asking for to look. You got to be able to track what you're looking for. It'd be foolish for me to ask for Holly Berry and I'm just a regular guy. So the woman, on the other hand, asks for men who way out of their league for its look category and financial category. Um, They feel their finance is going to trump everything, but it doesn't. Ordinary, plain-looking females I see complain about men not approaching them. I've heard very attractive women complain about men not approaching them. They just have not enough. Um, you know, they always have suitors. They just probably not finding the right one for them. I never hear them complain. I heard complaining about the plane change, complaining about what type of man they should be dealing with. It's another thing. These women they vary. Um, it's just how today's woman is compared against back in the day. They want you to be traditional, but it really doesn't meet the standards of what today's women are. They want you to be chivalrous, but chivalry according to women being a virgin. How you did that because women had a lot of suitors based on how what she placed in society. She had her suitors. There was somebody that was courting a woman who was brought into society, and like the debutante ball or something like that. She brought to society, and she had a choice of what type of man she should date. Um, Most of the time, courting starts over the parents' home because she still lived with her parents. So back early 18th, 19th century, had a courting count. That's where the term "shortening the stick" came from. Um, Dealing with courting counters because if the father or whoever within the household had authority to decide whether or not she should marry this guy or not. But today's women is definitely not virgin. Some of them have a lot of baggage. And being a lady, being courteous, and all the virtues what it means to be a woman. Um, you know, a lot of women feel self-serving and selfish. A lot of women don't feel they have to speak or even talk to, unless they need something from me. I'm not giving a woman nothing. I don't even know you. So me just giving women things just because she's pretty, you got another thing coming. It's just not gonna happen. I know a lot of mangina guys like to do that. They figured that was this whole metrosexual um, thing because men begin to bash a lot for small men to aggressive men to in your face and all this stuff. All right, waiting on a woman to get things done is just never gonna happen. As far as that, as far as mating wise, women say, women say they're not attracted to a lot of men because men don't have their stuff together. But, a man, you can base a man's self worth on what he have for us in his pocket and what he don't have. I know a lot of women tend to do that, base a whole man's self worth based on what he have in his pocket. You can't determine a man's self worth on that or his character. The man's character based off of who he is as a person. He's gonna do what he says he's gonna do. He's decisive. Um, a whole bunch of other sorts of things. But today's women, they're not really marriageable. They're very self-serving, very selfish. They figure since they hit a certain age, they feel that a man should take care of them. But it's up to them to take care of themselves and be realistic as far as what type of man they should deal with. We have a lot of women out here feel that a man should cater to them, and they don't bring nothing to the table. They bring nothing but them to the table. And the only thing they offer sex is a consolation prize for up everything, um, which is I think is foolish for a man to marry a woman today, unless she has the same self interest that he do. She has enough brains to take as he do because it takes two incomes today to make it within the side this country. Back in the day, it just took one because we had all steel mill, we had every country. Um, like today we really outsource all our jobs and we got rid of all the hard labor jobs. So that's what happened. Take two incomes now, inflation and everything else. So it takes two incomes. If she's not willing to contribute within the household, she's useless. So at least she can pay for the modern woman should at least pay for the date the next day. If I'm taking her out, I should pay for it. She take me out, so let's go out. If she bored, hey, she pay for it. That's how I feel about it. But the modern woman, traditional woman, because traditional man don't want traditional woman. A lot of women ain't really doing nothing, bringing nothing to the table for us. I'm want a man to marry them. I had a lot of complaining, bitching, and moaning. A lot of the feminist movement, while you see so many metrosexual men think they can be a woman, um, maybe she will be attractive, but a woman not attractive to some type of man at all. A woman like real men who really step up to the plate. Um, and these women, some of these women just got not even worth dealing with. Yes, they're attractive, but as far as dealing with them on other than sex, I don't really see any reason why men should marry some of these women. There's a lot of decent women. I'm not saying there's not a lot of decent women out there. There are, but it's not as many. It's about like scratching a lottery ticket. If you got a good one, it's great, but that's not the majority. Um, a good look on that if you would decide to marry some of these women. Yeah, you're gonna have to go through it. They don't really care about you because you're gonna hear they all self-serving. What they want from a guy, what they can get from, what you can do for me. If you want to decide that's the right thing for you, that's fine, but I can't do it. Unless she's a nice woman, she contributes equally to the household and everything else. Other than that, I can deal with some of these modern women. If you're a traditional man, you're gonna expect her to do traditional, be a traditional woman. You're not gonna look for a modern woman. You're not, cater to her every needs and stuff. She can bring absolutely anything to the table. Um, that's all I have to say about this topic. Like your feedback, it's your boy Red Brother 7 signing off. Don't